What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we are going to talk about, or basically in this video I'm going to give you my raw analysis on Forex pairs, and let's start this analysis. So let's just start with the AUDUSD. This is the first pair I can see. I already did analysis I guess on Thursday, but Sunday, new analysis, new bias, new everything. So I'm gonna see what has happened, what's gonna happen, and what I can expect to happen this week. So let's just start our analysis on the monthly time frame, because that's where you need to start your analysis on. Bigger the time frame is, bigger and like more clear picture you will see. So on the monthly time frame, it has taken the liquidity from the lower level. So what price is doing, price is just reaching for other people's stop loss, and basically it's going for liquidity. So I think, and second one was around here, price took this liquidity here as well. And on the monthly time frame, this could be a very good target, but let's just go to the lower time frame and see what's actually happening. And on the monthly time frame, I can see this order block with the fair value gap as well, but this fair value gap has been already been used. And what can happen is price can retrace and then it can continue its bullish leg, but we don't know yet, because this is how I can see on monthly time frame. So let's just go on weekly now. So if we go on a weekly time frame, price is in a bullish pattern, or price has retraced back to its order block from where it should go up. So price should not break this low, actually it should just show bullish signs from here. If it could have broken its structure to bearish side, then we could have expected some buying from this area, but I don't think so that's gonna happen. So I'm gonna focus here on this area. So let's just go on daily time frame. On daily time frame, price is actually very bearish. Second, it has broken this head and shoulder pattern. So what can happen now is, and it has formed a fair value gap as well. So the thing is, when price break this head and shoulder pattern, it's basically usually a trap. So it has happened on the daily time frame. So what price should do from here is now that it should make a fair value gap and change its order block and then be bullish from here. But right now order block is very bearish, so I have no idea what's gonna happen. Let's just see on 4 hour time frame. And on 4 hour time frame, I can see price has changed its gear to bull side. And when has it happened? Okay, it has happened. Okay, let me just go on daily time frame. So guys, this is like raw analysis. I didn't do any analysis before, so I'm gonna do analysis for myself as well. So this is how it takes time. It just takes time because I have to see things, right? So on the daily time frame, there is a fair value gap here, which I don't think so is gonna be used if price is gonna be bullish from here. I mean, how this fair value gap can be used, I'll explain you. So we have our 4 hour shift that market has changed its gear to buy side. Basically it's going to be bullish from here, but price can go to this fair value gap, then come back, take these lows or some lows, and then again it can form a market structure shift. Once it forms another market structure shift around here, then it's 100% sure that it's going to be bullish. And then from there I'm gonna hunt my bullish setups. So for now, this is my analysis. I'm gonna wait for market to come to this fair value gap, then I'll wait for some reaction from there, because this fair value gap is gonna show some reaction. Either it forces price to go to the fair value gap, or it forces price to take the lower liquidity. I mean liquidity under the lows. So I'm gonna wait for both of the scenarios. Like if anything happens, I'm just gonna wait for another market structure shift, then wait for fair value gap. Once price drops back, I'll hunt my setup on lower time frames. So this is my analysis on AUDUSD, which is actually pretty solid. So I'm gonna put it in a blue line, because blue line means that you can get a trade in this pair this week. Green means that it doesn't matter when, keep your eyes onto that pair, because you will get a trade on your sessions. I mean, like right now I mean tomorrow if Monday open or Sunday opening. If I mean on Monday 7, I only trade New York session and sometimes when I'm awake London session as well. So let's just go on AUD JPY, both of AUD USD and JPY. Okay, so AUD USD looks like it's bullish weekly, monthly, all of the time frames, but it has two scenarios as I explained on monthly time frame as well. And so guys, see, this is the thing, even if we fail, I mean we don't have to, okay, I'm gonna drop you a secret. So, and I'm not gonna analyze all of the pairs because it's gonna take too long. So what I'll do is I'll explain you how to trade this. So what's gonna happen now, price is gonna retrace back to that fair value gap, daily time fair value gap, this one. Then from here it's gonna show some reaction. It doesn't matter, like we are not waiting for it to come to this fair value gap. I mean we are not gonna take trade at that time. Once it drop back, either it comes to the fair value gap or take the low, we are still not gonna do anything. Then once it change its gear or basically form a market structure shift with a fair value gap, and then when it drops back into that fair value gap, that's when we are gonna hunt a setup. That's when we're gonna look onto AUD USD, and up until then we are not gonna touch it. So okay, let me explain you other two scenarios. So first one was we could get a trade on daily time frame and lower time frame. Second, price can actually drop from this fair value gap and take this daily low and then keep it can just keep going down and down. So we won't get any trade, and in that scenario our bias will be that price is going to this monthly fair value gap, or at least going to take this monthly low. So that's how you go with the flow. Basically you have to see what market is gonna do, you have to plan accordingly, and yeah, if price aligns with your setup, price, if it aligns with what you want to see in the market, that's when only you should be getting in the market, or that's the only time when you should actually trade or look for your setup. But right now nothing is happening according to me, so I'm gonna wait for daily fair value gap and all of the other scenarios I have already explained. So let's go on to BTC USD.